Hello, I'm Lee Hayhurst, Chief Operating Officer at Aviation Business News. We publish MRO management and also run the PAM conferences. We're looking forward to our second annual PAM conference in APAC in Singapore in September, and we're looking forward to seeing you all there. So for aviation professionals, I think this is probably the most important year to attend a conference like PAM. We're all about predicting the future at predictive aircraft maintenance. And given what's going on in the sector at the moment, predicting the future is more important than ever because there's things happening that we simply can't predict. So it's even more important that we nail down the things that we can predict and are going to come up and are going to affect our airline operations. So for airline professionals coming to PAM, you're going to learn a lot about how to do that, what kind of technologies are available today to help you predict the future, to be prepared for what's coming, and to have all your operations in place. So the agenda's full of highlights. Every year we will have plenty of insights and case studies from airlines themselves. We've already got Malaysia Airlines ready to speak on the first day. Also on the first day, there is a panel looking at engine analytics in the age of AI. CTS engines are involved in that, and I think it's really important at the minute with AI. There's a lot of hype about AI. There's also a lot of concern about the impact of AI. But I think what's indisputable is that artificial intelligence and the modern technologies, when it comes to things like operations in sort of massive businesses like airlines, it can only help if we adopt AI, but we've got to be doing it in the right way. So those sorts of insights and discussions and panel sessions, I think, are vital for all airline professionals to learn about what is coming up and what they can adopt today to make a big difference. This is just our second PAM conference in Singapore, having launched last year. Last year was very successful, so if it isn't broke, don't fix it. The conference format would be very similar, except actually there's more of it. So last year we finished on a half day of the second day. This year we've extended to a full day on the second day. So there'll be 2 full days worth of conference sessions. And then, of course, we like to make sure that everyone who comes as delegates enjoys time to network. So we're going to make sure there's plenty of opportunity to network outside of the plenary sessions. What we're looking forward to this year at PAM APAC is firstly, being out there in Singapore again. It's a great city to visit. There's a bit of an aviation focus this week on that week in the city. And so it's going to be great to be in such a vibrant and modern city to talk about predictive aircraft maintenance. And then, of course, PAM's known for our extracurricular activities. So we like to make sure people enjoy themselves, get plenty of time to network, and we'll be taking everybody out once again for an evening of bowling and food and chat in the K-bowling venue, which we used last year. So that's always a real highlight. We get lots of great pictures out of that. And I think it's one of the things that people come away talking about when they come to our conferences, is that not only is it very important in terms of your work, but it's a great opportunity to meet people in a slightly more informal environment. We're delighted that once again, our long-term partner for the PAM conferences, Airtrade Aviation, has signed up to be our platinum sponsor. So again, we look forward to seeing them in Singapore, and they will have their own sessions on day 2 to bring their perspective and insight into what predictive aircraft maintenance means when it comes to airline assets, valuation, and ultimately teardown and parts recycling.